This is a common sight for Lincoln Sondreal. Strike after strike after strike. He's a state champion bowler, has been featured in national bowling publications, and has multiple sanctioned 300 games under his belt. But his journey to where he's at today isn't your typical story, because a little over a year ago, life changed dramatically.
For months before, I was just very low on energy. I would hide from my family and just sleep in my room or be in the dark room all the time.
He also noticed he had an extreme unquenched thirst and frequent urination. One day these symptoms were especially bad. Lincoln's parents, Jesse and Stacy, brought him to the hospital, where they learned Lincoln's blood glucose value rested at 421 milligrams. For context, a normal value is less than 100.
You learned Lincoln was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. What was that day like?
Worst day of my life. He was in there in the ICU for 3 days, 3 nights, and we learned how to manage it, and it was devastating.
The starting quarterback of his high school football team at the time, Lincoln had none of the typical warning signs of diabetes. However, that's not uncommon.
So type 1 diabetes as an autoimmune disease is oftentimes smoldering in a teenager, perhaps even years before anybody comes in with symptoms. And unless you go looking for evidence of that reaction against your own body, you don't know it's there.
Sports are a huge aspect of Lincoln's life.
I have never missed an NFL game, NHL game, NBA game, or PBA bowling match on TV.
Football is one of, if not the, most violent sports out there. Knowing this, and the fact that he'd have to wear a continuous glucose monitor for the rest of his life, Lincoln stepped away from the field and picked up a bowling ball for the first time.
I went to Mike Cruz at Empire Bowl to get a bowling ball drilled, and I didn't really know much. I had 1 or 2 coaching sessions with him, but otherwise I've been self-taught.
He's now a state champ.
I've won a state championship with my high school team in Brookings. I've won a junior scholarship tournament, singles event, and I've been in the money or cash or placed top 5 in almost every tournament I've been in.
A diabetes diagnosis is a lifelong challenge. Despite that, Lincoln said he's been able to pour so much of himself into bowling because he's confident in his care at Sanford.
All bases are covered, everything is taken care of, and you feel good about it when you leave.
You have to find the right team, and we did here. That's what we found.
And watching Dr. Griffin kind of look like a beautiful mind and pencil out algorithms and computations to just really fine-tune his settings and his approach has been a game changer for us.
Both Jesse and Stacy say they couldn't be prouder of Lincoln.
How proud are you of him?
Oh, proud isn't the word. I'm just in awe of him. He's amazing. Can't believe he's mine. I don't know how that happened. He's brilliant, amazing. Everything you'd want your son to be.
In Sioux Falls, Simon Floss, Sanford Health News.